national championship. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Breaking tackles. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means a good starting field position for this drive. Tulane's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Touchdown, Tulane, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the run, it's Frazier. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Dogs will line up to boot it away. Second punt now. His first was a beauty. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Looking to pass, it's Arnold. It's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Toss play to the outside. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The short hands, it's Perry. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. That's caught. It's Hayes. Now here he goes. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. First and 10 now for the offense. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They'll hand it off. Powers through. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain. And look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. We'll hand it off. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it. For a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Press coverage now from the secondary. Throwing off play action. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And it's Tulane on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Finds his target, and it's complete. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
First down and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Neal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a 1st down. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. Play action here on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
third and very long, looking to throw. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Stockton. Bringing pressure. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. They'll try the option play here. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Man, it's fun to watch this option run so well, especially when they're bringing everyone into the party. We're used to seeing that guy catch 50-yard bombs, but this time he stays in his spot, and man, did it pay off with a scintillating touchdown run.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Catch made over the middle. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks into open space. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Press coverage now from these DBs. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes.
Touchdown, Dogs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. To the air, it's Arnold. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw, the catch is made. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. Look at that, he's still going. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? And there's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Testing the right side here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Georgia. They finish off the scoring drive.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Perry. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Arnold. They pressure him and sack him, and they tackle inside the 10. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Perry. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes.
If you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Caught over the middle. It's Perry. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic.
Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And it's Tulane on top right now, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The comeback is on.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the Point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To the air, it's Arnold. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch downfield. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw yet again. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And completion makes it second and short. They'll test the right side here. Stop right near midfield. A first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Going for his running back. Caught for the completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags a quick throw. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kurt. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out of space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Who makes the grab? That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. short here in this playoff game in the 8th play of the drive. Chewing clock with the running game. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. And then first down, right back to the running game. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And the back now goes in motion to throw. It's Stockton. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.